Hey, how's it going? I'm going to show you how to make a facial mixture. This is the jar I keep it in. It's one of those blue, no, cobalt blue. I can never remember. I switched the two words around. Cobalt blue glass jars. The lid is plastic, but this is the label. Honey, lavender, EO, and coconut oil. So, those are the three ingredients that you need. I am going to show you which ones I use. I use 2 tablespoons of honey. These companies are not sponsoring me. This is what I use because this is what works for me the best. But I live in the Rio Grande Valley of Texas, and this is Kelly's 100% natural, raw, and unfiltered honey, and it is awesome. It's awesome. I drink a sip of this honey when I wake up, and it clears out if I have any kind of congestion. It clears that out. It's just great. And then I use this one. This is called Central Market Organics Unrefined Expeller Pressed Virgin Coconut Oil. And you can use it for baking, but like it says on the bottle, but you have to it says medium heat up to 280 degrees. So if you're planning to use coconut oil to fry up some wings, for example, in a deep fryer, this is not the oil to use. There is another type of coconut oil that's refined that you can use for that, I think. I'm not even sure, but this is very, very good. It's about $5 at a local grocery store. The one I shop at is HEB. And then I'm also going to add about 5 drops of lavender essential oil to my mixture. So I have, I don't know, maybe I can show you. Maybe I need some honey. Oh, awesome. Before this is solidified a little bit, and I want to show you kind of what it looks like when it was very soupy. So it must have gotten a little warm, and the coconut oil, this type of coconut oil, if you get it cool or put it in the fridge, it will look like, well, it's white. When it's melted, it's clear, but when it's refrigerated, it's white, and it's a very hard substance. It looks like wax, really. And so this is what it looks like with the honey, lavender, coconut oil mixed together. And I just keep the little server here, the little plastic stir spoon or whatever. I think it's a spatula, a little plastic spatula in there. Now I do have, it's about maybe this much that I have in there right now, about ½ an inch worth, but that will still last me a long time. And I was going to put it in this glass jar. I think I am going to put it in the glass jar, and just to have it around. I'm only going to make 1 batch of this, and then I have another full jar of coconut oil that I can use. And I'm going to use this one because it smells wonderful coconut. But that's what it looks like inside. It's pretty cool in there. And this I'm just keeping on my kitchen counter. But I live down here in Texas, so it gets mighty hot. The AC's on a lot. And I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of this to 1 tablespoon of this. And I'm not going to add any more than 1 tablespoon because this is an oil, and it goes a long way when I put it on my face. So what I do with this whole mixture is I put it on my face and let's see, leave it on for about 10 minutes. I rub it on into my face from the top of my forehead all the way down onto my chin and around the side, not quite onto the ears. And I even put it on my mouth because the lavender is also very beneficial for the skin. So at least I leave it on for 10 minutes and then I wash it off with warm water. So the process for putting the facial mixture on is to wash your face with soap and water, and then kind of wet your face a little bit with warm water, and then, I mean, you don't want it sopping wet or something, but you just want your face to be a little bit wet, and then put the mixture on, spread it all around your face, and leave it on for 10 minutes, and then wash it off, gently wash it off with warm water. So you don't need to re-soap or anything like that after you put it on. Your face will feel super smooth. And if you have any kind of acne or blemishes or something on your face, it will speed up the healing process. So that I know from my experience. If you're allergic to, if you have any kind of hay fever issues, probably lavender might irritate your skin, so you would want to add this to a portion of your skin that can't be seen, maybe to test it out or something, or to add the mixture like that, maybe on your hand or something, to see if it's going to irritate your skin. Usually lavender essential oil is the mildest essential oil that I know of. I don't know of any essential oil that's this mild. It's probably one of the very few that you could put on directly on your skin without irritation. But I always, I still err on the side of caution. I do mix it with some type of a base, water or coconut oil or sweet almond oil or something like that. Coconut oil is also very beneficial for the skin. So I'm going to use paper towels here. I'm also hoping that certain cats don't come and visit right now. Anyway, I just recently heard, I think it was on a video, YouTube video, that we should not be using metal spoons or measuring spoons or anything like that with honey. And I thought, well, that's weird. Really? Really? I mean, I rarely put honey on a spoon. I just kind of like do like this and put it into a cup of tea or something. I don't really measure it. This is about the only time that I measure it. So I'm going to use the plastic spoon and hope that the plastic spoon is okay, because I don't have any wooden measuring spoons. I do have a wooden spoon that came with a wooden fork that I think is used primarily for like mixing salads or something. I use it to stir spaghetti or spaghetti sauce, sorry. So I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of honey. Alright, that's 1. Now the bad thing about honey is it likes to stick to the spoon. Sorry, loss of words. It has something to do with video recording. I don't know if anybody else has that problem, but if you do, you know, comment below and let me know. Maybe it's just me. Okay, this is the 2nd tablespoon. This is very, very good honey. It's I buy this is the 40-ounce bottle. I try and buy the 40-ounce bottle all the time. It's about $10 a bottle. This is about $5 a bottle. I'm not even sure how much I spent on the lavender essential oil. I bought it a couple of years ago, and I just can't remember. I buy now like the 4-ounce bottles of lavender oil instead of the 2-ounce bottles or the 1-ounce bottles. I think it's 1 ounce. Okay, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to put that on the paper towel, close that up, and I am going to use the metal one for my coconut oil. I haven't heard anything differently about whether coconut oil. I'm going to put about a tablespoon in there. I haven't heard any kind of disparaging comments about whether or not I should use, I know it looks like it's more, but there's a little bit of the gap there that's, I don't want to touch it. Okay, so I'm going to put that in there, and I'm just thinking now, I don't have a stir stick. I was hoping to do, I'll just do this. Yeah, it'll work. I don't have a stir stick, so maybe I'll grab my wooden spoon, because the craft sticks I use are, oh, yep, getting it all over the place. Just a minute. See, I was hoping not to edit out, but okay, so this is my wooden spoon. You see, I don't even think it's a teaspoon of measurement there. And I'm going to use this part to kind of stir this portion up a little bit. Alright, that's like a drop in that jar. But that's what it looks like before I put that oil, the lavender oil in there. Okay. And I'm going to take the wet washcloth and kind of wipe down the handle here and open up this paper towel. There we go. So, put this back on. I'm going to set this aside over here. And I'm going to add 5 drops of this. That's all. That's all I need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to stir it again. So this really does work. It does aid in healing whatever kind of acne I got going on. Sometimes I get like a pimple or something on my chin, and it just makes that acne go away faster, and it leaves my face super smooth. So I can't go wrong there, right? I wanted to add this tiny video to show you. I added 2 more batches of the honey, coconut oil, and lavender EO to this jar, and this is all it fills up to. This is an old, a small mayonnaise jar, and I had this in the fridge. I do not have this open. I have this. This is an it's still sealed, see? And I put this in the fridge, and so there was a pause in the first part of the video, and I was thinking, oh, I left this in the fridge, I should have taken it out. But you could probably see that when I put it in the fridge, because it was completely liquid and totally clear, but when it's refrigerated, it turns white, and it looks like and has the consistency of wax, but you know, wax is much harder. Well, this is oil, so when you pick it up, like a chunk of it that's cold, it feels a little bit like wax, but it doesn't keep that solid or solidity of the shape. You know, it doesn't keep the shape, so because it's oil, so it would melt in your fingers. That's what I wanted to tell you. Have a splendid day.